High heels clack along the sleek metallic ground of a long hallway. Behind you, a horde of assassins are closing the distance. In your hands are the flash drives you need to reveal the government secrets. Past you are 2 lasers that are firing up, ready to take you out. And just past that is thick, bulletproof glass with a helicopter, ready to fly you to the rendezvous point. How are you dealing with this situation?
I am running at super speed without breaking a sweat because my spacesuit contains mech armor.
It powers your body, it gives you energy. This running is effortless for you.
And all I need to do is cast color spray onto a laser.
And its sight is blinded by this spray. Tinsley, what are you doing?
She's running down the hall, and she starts to use her spider climb to run up the wall. So she is now running upside down.
I would say also you're running backwards, kind of making eyes at these assassins.
Upside down, backwards, and in heels, let me tell you.
Mocking them.
I can do this all day.
Summer.
I look to Tori and I activate my warding bond in like a protective stance before running towards them as well. What kind of weapons do they have?
The assassins behind you have knives and like fisticuffs, and they're like chasing you Naruto run style.
Great.
And ahead of you, one of the lasers is still kind of tracking, like, you know when those like circles start to line up, they're getting ready to fire right at you.
I think running backwards, turning back, and what's casting what is heat metal, but actually it's just like an extreme charm from Summer. And I think she looks right at them and she winks and their palms get super sweaty and hot and they have to drop their weapons because of it. And she's still just running backwards, looking at them, fixing her hair.
Amazing, incredible.
Before turning back and rejoining the pack facing forward.
Tori.
Flying because of my flying point shoes.
You click your heels?
I click my heels and I'm weaving around these lasers and I turn back. Just because they've dropped their knives doesn't mean they don't have sniper rifles with them, obviously. And so I throw out a giant light to cover all of them.
You reach into your purse, Wally, sort of like your dog, Waldorf, takes this jar of old yogurt and helps you knock that out. The acrid smell starts to overwhelm all of them. And they're like,
I want to throw the Ralothim's psychic lance to shatter the bulletproof glass right when they start to get close to the front. So it's like one of those like really cool Mission Impossible shots where they're jumping through the glass. And I'll come out after, but I wanted them to have their moment.
Yeah, that flies into the glass and starts to shatter and stress the glass as you guys are closing the distance, getting ready to go. And you feel the hands of your suit start to warm, beckoning you to each other. Do you join hands?
Obviously.
Absolutely.
And this blast emits from your joined hands, pushing the rest of the glass out as you jump through into the copter. And in the front, a little orb goes, "Smooth landing," and you fly off.
Ooh, I love the colors of the sunset tonight. Okay, popcorn?
Popcorn.
But this is a little ahead of our story. What happened when you were all at school, when you were at the beginning of your spy journey? Fletcher University, a bright, beautiful college campus nestled in the heart of Malibu, California. Decked out with tall palm trees and lush flowers, this place feels like it's out of a dream, because it is a dream come true to attend this school. Boasting a student body of 50,000, the campus is always humming with excitable energy. But among 50,000 students, it can get easy to find yourself adrift, lost. Even the brightest light can be dimmed for a time. That's why you need friends, true friends, to hold your hand and guide you back when you almost lose yourself in the shadows of your own heart. And there are no truer friends than you four. And at this moment, you are all running, sprinting, actually, at full speed because you're very late. Who forgot to set the alarm this morning? Who forgot to set the alarm this morning?
I set 3, but they're for 3 weeks from now because I thought there's 4 of us, so we just, never mind.
That's understandable. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because it's the first week of school, junior year. You've all transferred in to Fletcher University together as it was your best friend pact to go to this school at the same time. And it's club sign-up fair day because you've decided to start a spy club. Really more of a self-defense club. That's what you put on all the forms. And you've got a table, and recruitment is paramount. Because if you do not get more students to sign up today, your club will be disbanded, which means you will lose all of the money that you all need to fund your science research, to show your parents maybe you're working on something aside from calling all the time and asking for favors, maybe something for a side hustle you're currently working on, or just something for yourself. So, Mica, will you please describe your character? And as you are running.
As I'm running, you see Astoria. Her hair is perfectly done up, so she has so much hairspray in it that it's not moving at all. She is a very stereotypical Los Angeles Valley girl. She is wearing this tiny little white skirt with a blue like butterfly top. Very inappropriate for college, and yet she's wearing it anyway. And she has this puffy blue bag with her little dog, Waldorf, in it. And he is cheering her on as she is sprinting. And why is she wearing heels and how is she sprinting that fast in them? The world may never know.
The world may never know. Can you make an athletics check for me?
I sure can. This is
I'm sure all of us made athletic characters for this, right?
Oh, okay. All right. It's +0. We're fine. That's a 14.
Okay, you know what? You're keeping a pace. It's very impressive. Waldorf is very proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Waldorf.
Saige, will you please describe your character?
Yes, Summer Steele, I feel like, is hanging towards the back of the pack running because she is also in incredibly inappropriate shoes. She's wearing big, white, chunky platforms, and she's doing that thing that girls do where they can't really bend their legs too much, so she's like straight leg running. Because like if she lifts the leg too high, she's going down in these boots. Absolutely not. She wears an all red over-the-top outfit. She's carrying like a little red lollipop in her hand too that she's trying to keep from getting stuck in her hair during the run, and I'm hoping it's decently smooth. She has the most like quintessential Y2K outfit. She has a almost like bandana style top on and just above the knee like cargo skirt. Red tights, big white chunky boots, and she is carrying a bunch of the flyers kind of under her other arm, and they do not match everyone else's flyers. She has brought her own.
Krystina, will you please describe your character?
So running towards the front of the pack is the very athletic Tinsley Elizabeth Clifford. She's an overachiever, decked out in green. She has a very, what I'd like to refer to as a Scooby-Doo style top. It's very shaggy-ish if Shaggy wore a collar, but also Fred a little bit too. But mostly the green with the white collar. I don't know, maybe something similar to the shirt that I'm wearing exactly in this moment.
It could be that.
She's wearing a high-rise jean with a flare leg, because as you know, at this time, the 70s are back. She is easily running. She's wearing a pair of Chucks, just like gliding, also looking at her watch and thinking to herself, if I'm late to this first week of school, it's gonna go on my permanent record, and I'm already behind, and there's so much that I have to catch up on, and there's so much going on in my head, but no, okay, we're on time. Hi.
Becca, would you please describe your character?
Oh, you mean Avery Malware Mallard, known to her friends as Mal. Mal is running also in evocative of the 70s, a lavender mini dress with these flared sleeves, a little bit of a shift look, and it's a little looser because she needs to be able to fit a lot under there. She is wearing a backpack that could fit in an entire computer tower, and it does. Coming out of it are like mechanical, you know how like an electric bike helps you bike? She's got like electric leg
Assistance, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a little Forrest Gump, but like this is helping me to mechanize my running so that it requires minimal strength and effort, and the tech is doing the work.
Can you roll for how well those are working for
The
you
guy
today?
on jury
Absolutely.
duty.
15, should I add something?
No, that's just for flavor. Yeah, these are working really well. I know you had a couple prototypes before this, but this is kind of the first foray out, and they're doing pretty good for you so far.
Yeah, the prototype had me do the splits when I don't know how to do the splits.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Yeah.
We've gotten better at workshopping on test dummies instead of our own test dummies.
There are several test dummies that their legs are just totally
Ripped in half.
a half in the dorm that no one has asked about and no one's going to.
That
ever.
like flew 50 feet. The other thing is there's like a black and green mechanized digital clock font on the backpack that says join self-defense club.
Oh, like one of those like from the mall kiosks.
Exactly.
Amazing.
That's a flyer.
As you are running, you spot a bunch of engineering students who are carrying a giant bridge made out of Kinects like Legos. This is an engineering student project. It's a rite of passage for all freshman students, but it is right in the middle of your path. What would you like to do?
I feel like it's opportune for a slide. So I, in my controller in my hand, I go left, left, right, right, slide.
Left, left, right, slide. Great. Roll me athletics for that.
All right. Dirty 20.
Incredible. It is. That is exactly what happens. You press a bunch of buttons and it's effortless. It's incredible. The guy's like, oh.
I'm like relaxing in these. They're doing all the work.
What are you guys doing to avoid this bridge? It's very long and very big.
I want to very loudly yell out, "Move, nerd!"
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna need you to roll intimidation for me.
Absolutely, I can do that. Oh, natural 20!
We love to see that. They are now sprinting away. You have cleared it enough that no one else has to worry about it, and you're gonna keep running, but let's see what else you run into instead.
I feel like Summer was so reliant on you doing that too, that she was not preparing anything. She was just walking straight being like,
She'll figure it out.
She got it.
We've got
First
this.
obstacle completed. Second obstacle, there's a row of hotties tanning on the quad.
Ooh. How hot?
Super hot.
I stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I stop.
Okay.
"Stop with you."
Yeah.
Okay. They get up and they're like, hey.
I pull out a flyer.
Oh, thank
Wait, who's there?
We've got a hot blonde guy, we've got a hot brunette girl, and then we've got a hot girl with green hair.
I give flyers to the two girls.
Cool, sick. And the guy's like, what is that?
And then I take a
Don't worry
flyer
about it.
and I give a little kiss on it with gloss, and I'm like, you should join our club.
Okay, yeah, welcome.
As I keep running, a little alert goes off for two different alerts. And then I just circle wide back around, coming for them.
You can't throw it in reverse.
Oh, no, the opposite. No. She's like, I'm gonna say edging on Ace, like a little bit. Like, we are on a mission today.
Great. Okay, cool. All right, last little obstacle. You do see somebody on a scooter. It looks like it could carry two people, and it would probably clear the distance for some of you who maybe stopped and were distracted by hotties.
We're gonna need that.
Okay, well, how are you gonna get this scooter? What would you like?
So there's one person on it and it would fit one more?
Yeah, you could easily fit two people on it, but it's someone just like scooting along.
I think I would like to walk. Who's the person on it?
She's got red hair and glasses. She's got a big backpack on. She's just minding her own business.
Yeah.
I'm
up to
just
her.
going to kind of get in the way a little bit and just be like, hey,
Yeah.
I need that.
Well, it's mine.
much.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to roll charisma for that.
Absolutely.
Just thank you in advance.
So that's a nat 1.
Oh. Ooh. Well, she screams. She's like, I'm being robbed! And she like scoots away. So you're not gonna get that scooter.
I will continue straight leg running. Kick back.
All right. You clear the distance first. You enter the stadium. It's an indoor stadium. Usually they have sporting events in here, but for the club fair, they've cleared it all out. It's gray concrete floors, hundreds of tables as far as the eye can see. It is very much begun. People are signing up for clubs, and your club table is just nice and empty and not decorated at all.
I'd like to be clear, technically I was not robbing that girl. I was asking to take her scooter, but it's not robbing if you ask.
I've looped back around and am now Terminator running beside you. And I just want to like gently put a hand on each of the smalls of your back to help you move faster.
Okay.
All right, we're sorry.
Like, I feel like we recruited a couple people.
Waldorf,
already.
the dog,
people.
just judges you. He's like,
It's okay.
Dog.
this is the dog. The dog is judging you for trying.
I think that like I would also, because we spend so much time together, like have treats for your dog, and I'll like reach into my backpack and pull them out. They're not as nice as the treats that you give him, but I feel like it's junk food for your dog.
Yes, yes.
You know.
And he gives a little like.
Pull on another one.
All right, he's chilling now. Great. So you two have made it first to the table. What is the first thing you do to get this table up to snuff?
So along with my stuff, I have a green duffel.
Gorgeous.
And I open it and start Mary Poppins pulling things out of it. And it's like, you have no idea how I was able to fit a lamp in there. But everything is coordinated to us for our own little sections. And so I've made sure that everything is organized, and we have a stack of pens, we have a stack of paper, and we even have like our legal pads are the color of our outfits too. So that way when people go to do the sign-in, and we have those pens like Sharon Clueless with the big fuzzy on the top of them. And they're all in our specific colors. Have everything set out, and a little bowl of Jolly Ranchers.
Amazing. I'm gonna have you roll with advantage. Give me a performance check.
That's gonna be a 16.
Okay, great. It looks great. You did a good job. It's looking really efficient. It's looking really thoughtful. It's looking very intentional.
Do you feel like there's anything missing? Do you feel like maybe like the tablecloth? Because I did not use a plastic tablecloth. I would never. But it is a beautiful cloth, but I feel like there's a wrinkle, like maybe like a little bit.
You didn't have a chance to steam it, did you? Something to think about for next time.
I'll think about it until the day that I die.
I think that's healthy, yeah.
Malware is unaware of any of this and is the wrinkle in her part of the tablecloth, and has pulled out a little hologram projector that just above the table is putting up lavender, blue, red, and green figures, kind of like stick figure fighting in it, and it says
cute.
Spy Club in that same.
Does it say Spy Club or does it say Self-Defense Club?
It says Self-Defense Club, and then every 30 seconds for like 2 seconds, it flashes Spy.
Definitely not a Spy Club. It's definitely not a Spy Club. Absolutely not.
Is it like that technology that was like the flickering thing?
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
God.
It's like doing this.
It's doing the job, but I wouldn't say a perfect hologram.
Right, yeah. We didn't have the technology.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. What were you
Did not rebuild.
So let's say you two have now closed the distance and made it inside.
Yeah.
I open up my bag, and it's a little messenger bag slung on the side, and it is just filled with like mini lip glosses.
Okay.
And they definitely do fully say Spy Club on it. And it has like a little kiss mark logo next to it. And I just start passing out to hot people that walk by lip glosses and be like, join the Spy Club.
Okay. Thanks. And they just like put it on and they're like, strawberry. And then they just keep walking.
They all are scented, 100%. There's a watermelon, a strawberry, a grape, which is nobody's favorite. And I feel like that is actually going to determine, like if they choose the grape, I am factoring that in when we choose our applicants.
Grape is my favorite. I'll take all your grape.
That's why they can't have it, is because it's reserved just for you.
No, that makes sense.
We can't have another grape.
That was really
Liking lip
thoughtful.
gloss person.
Yeah. Are you limiting the colors that people would be permitted to wear if you let them into your club?
100%. A few colors are already taken.
You can have orange.
Somebody hears that and goes like, I hate orange, and then just keeps walking.
They just weren't the person for us.
Yeah, no, that means that they can't come in.
Exactly.
Hi, do you want to? Hi, do you want to?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Wait, but do you want to see a dog do a trick? Do you want to see a dog do a trick?
Okay, yeah, I'll see a dog do a trick. That sounds.
So then I pull out Waldorf and I put him on the table, and I'm like, Waldorf, wave. See, don't you want to join the club now that a dog waved?
No, is it a dog club?
Waldorf growl. Get away. You can't join.
See, self-defense.
Self-defense.
This girl is so confused.
Statistically, if we say no to 100% of the applicants, we will have no one join our club, and therefore we wouldn't be able to be established as a club nor get funding from the school.
A blonde man approaches the table and specifically looks at you, Astoria. Oh, what's all this then?
An accent.
Oh my God, guys.
Weakness.
I prepared for this. Oh, hi.
Hello, love.
This is our self-defense club, because you can see that we're all very fit and know how to take care of ourselves.
What would you need me for then?
Because there's some holes that we haven't filled yet.
He grabs a flyer and kind of looks at it and he goes like, oh, the music building across campus. Yeah. All right. What is you guys meet at 3?
It can be
discussed, but mostly 3, yeah.
What is your name for our
My name's Liam DeRosa.
Liam DeRosa?
Does,
Well,
would you like to sign up? Would you like to put your name down officially on the list? Please say yes.
ask again, but nicer.
Can you pretty please join our club? It would be really amazing to have you.
All right, I'll come check it out later.
Well, actually, you have to be voted in by the council.
He's absolutely voted in by the...
I do think it actually takes 4 yeses, right?
I feel like we can do that at the audition when they show up. I mean,
Yeah, you can audition.
all here.
Audition.
I told you to ask nicely. It was kind of hot.
Well, I'll come to the audition then.
Okay.
Nice meeting you all. And he leaves.
Guys, accent. Come on.
I've already found his dorm number, and it looks like he's in a very in vogue dorm.
Okay, yeah, but also check like his criminal record. I don't know.
I didn't think he has a criminal record.
Because a man is
They
trying to
all
join
have
our
a
spy
criminal
club.
I'll roll for the criminal record. Yeah, clean. Super clean.
Super clean.
Super clean. I feel like we are splitting hairs. Speaking of which, did you see how cute his hair was? It was so blonde.
I did notice a certain amount of volume right in front. And are those frosted tips?
They might be frosted. I feel like he just got them done too. Guys,
He can audition. He can audition.
I just feel like he's gonna throw off the vibes.
Excuse me. What is this?
A girl with glasses, very uptight, just very kind of like nervous, blinking a lot.
What's this? May I? I take out my little secret controller and up, down, up, down, up, and have my leg enhancements
Okay.
forward flip me onto the table in a squat, and then I stand and hand out a flyer. Join self-defense club.
Am I gonna learn how to do that?
You could, if you're accepted.
Okay. All right.
And she kind of like wanders off. She seems excited.
I'm sweating.
I didn't know that I could do that. Like, when did you put in that improvement? It's so cool.
Honestly, I didn't even test this one. I'm getting better.
You are getting better.
There was a
dangerous.
30% chance my legs would be ripped off entirely.
Okay, maybe we don't do that. Remember the last time we took you to the hospital and the doctor said if I see you again here, I'd be very disappointed? Just keeping that in mind. Keeping that in mind, I love you.
I factored that in, and I decided it was less important than how sick that was.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair. I respect you.
There's a brunette, tall, kind of built guy, kind of like scratching his head, kind of like looking at the table, but like a little shy. And he's kind of like, but he doesn't know if he should approach.
God, Tinsley, come on.
Hi, would you like to join our club? We are a club that specializes in self-defense, and we are a team of very nice and apparently hot people that like to participate in stuff. Would you like... Stop.
So,
Yeah.
you
Doing?
Yeah, you run, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
Track.
Yeah, football, but
Cross country?
yeah. Well, yeah, I used to do cross country. Now I'm like D1 football. And,
You cleats?
yeah.
I have cleats.
Cool. Do you want to? Do we need to do that for the club? Do we need like for the?
Do you like, if I like went, who, would you go like Krav Maga? Like, do you know?
Oh yeah. I'm more like I'm like a grappler. Is that like a?
Do you want to like learn how to do that, but with
Yeah.
us
Yeah. That
in a
sounds cool.
controlled environment?
Yeah. That sounds cool.
You could also get like credit.
Oh, yeah. I need that because like my scholarship.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. All right.
Extracurriculars are like my do you like? I have like a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Like,
Will you like?
oh yeah. Okay, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
While this is happening, I flipped open a compact and I'm like shining a light via mirror just to make you kind of glow.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Jordan.
Tens.
Cool.
My friends call me tens.
10s. What's
Yeah.
like? But is that the whole word, or is there like more word?
Tens like Elizabeth Clifford.
10s Elizabeth Clover. Cool.
Yeah.
Jordan Albert Ringley.
Oh well, like I really like the name Jordan. It's like It's like shoe and a purse.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think sometimes too.
Did you ever see
Yeah.
I had a pair of those.
Oh, me too. I have like 3.
Crazy.
Cool. That is crazy. All right, cool. 3 p.m. Yeah, sick.
And then
And he kind of like waves and like,
It's just an audition.
And then he waves again and then just kind of like looks at it like happy, just like walking away.
Have we ever called you tense?
like you could. It's like like a third like it's like half my name.
Yeah,
You know what?
If you want.
I mean, 10. No.
He like I'd like him to like call me 10.
Noted. Adjustment made.
Got it.
Cute.
One last girl approaches the table. She's got like blunt bangs and a little bob. She's a classmate of yours at the law school. And so she approaches, her name's Mildred. Summer, hi.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Great. We're showing off our new club.
Oh, I didn't know you did. I can't believe you have time for extracurriculars.
Yeah, law school's like really easy, pre-law, but
Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Super easy. Yeah, I'm not stressed at all.
do you have time to join our spy club, our self-defense club?
What was the first thing you said?
Self-defense.
Self-defense club. Okay, sure. Can you make me a deception check for that?
Absolutely.
Wow, there's a table full of lip gloss and you say spy club.
Yeah, exactly. Literally all of my stuff does, but I was like, oh, this person actually goes to my thing. Okay. A 22.
Very cool. Self-defense club, right. Is it like dangerous? This is like a pretty good school.
Incredibly safe. It's about learning to protect yourself.
Dangerous to not, frankly.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, for sure.
I lip gloss.
Oh, thanks.
We're gonna throw a great
question it.
too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I go to parties. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, see you in class, I guess. Or see you at this as well.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Yeah, cool.
As she walks away. Sorry if this is a wrong observation, but it does feel like 3 people just fell in love with each of you.
Mildred?
Did you not? She stuttered.
Vibes. There were vibes.
She tucked her hair behind her ear and stuttered. Like how I tucked my hair behind my ear when Liam showed up.
Oh, now
Lots of people do that.
so what you're saying is he doesn't like me.
No.
And
No,
this is a setup. This
He
is
didn't have
it's a trap.
He absolutely likes you.
Oh, this is a setup. No.
Why? No. Why? Who would set you up?
Like,
If we
first of all, he's like so cute.
Second of all, you're like so cute.
Thank you.
And I think like, I don't know, like, should I give him? Like, what if we want to like message each other? So I made a kiss so that I could message him.
You made a kiss finally?
You could finally be in the group chat.
Oh my god.
Did you also?
Yeah, it's XX totally Tinsley 1099.
I love that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
We just talked to you in the group chat, but you don't respond.
You're not actually
It's
there.
just important for us to like feel like you're included.
We didn't want to leave you out. So, Tinsley's there in our hearts,
Yeah.
but now Tinsley can be there in our screens.
What are some of the hot updates Tinsley has missed in the group chat?
I think that it's a lot of like bad camera phone photos of like everything. I think anytime we are apart at all, it is like a very low, like single pixel, like razor phone photos of everything. I think I take a lot of photos of the dog.
So Waldorf's very
a
like-
lot of really cute post photos of Waldorf. I think I also I would be adding in. I think I would be in like 3 a.m. texts to the group chat that are just like, do you think it's a good idea for me to open a casino on campus?
Yes. All your random business plans.
I'm like all in the middle of the night.
I've run the numbers. Looks good. I also sent pictures of like cables. As cables.
Can everybody make a perception check for me? As you guys are chatting and hanging out at your club table.
19. This guy is doing me well.
Rip, I have -1, so it's 12.
I've got 17.
I got 11.
11, okay. So, wait, why are you -1?
My wisdom, I'm not very wise.
Okay, that's fair.
That checks out.
That
right?
tracks.
Yeah.
It definitely
Yeah.
tracks.
I am not very wise.
Oh my God. So Malware and Summer, as you're all chatting, you do hear off, in this loud, echoey space, you hear a woman shriek and then fall. And then you hear a sound of splashing water. And what you see off to the side, a couple tables down, is a girl on the ground covered in Gatorade. And 3 football players who are holding like one of those Gatorade jars, kind of chuckling. It's clearly some kind of weird prank on a freshman student.
I roll up my stack of like the alternate flyers that definitely say Spy Club on them and then just have a bunch of like lipstick marks. And I'm going towards a football player.
Okay, you're approaching the football players.
I'm going towards a woman on the ground. She needs help.
She does need help. As they leave, what are you guys doing?
Well, I was applying lip gloss in a mirror, and
Waldorf's holding the mirror. Go ahead.
yeah, he's so good at holding the mirror. And in the background, I see Summer bolting off, and so I like get the mirror and clap it closed, and I'm like, Wally, you stay here. Everything's gonna be okay. Mama's just gotta go take care of something. And now my feet are starting to hurt in these heels, so I a little bit slower.
Wobble.
Click, clack, and wobble behind Summer, and I'm starting to pull out my phone just in cases. Just in cases.
Incredible.
Tinsley sees this happening and just, oh, okay. And she starts walking towards them. And does one still have the Gatorade?
He's got it over his head.
Oh, great.
You shorter.
Tinsley starts towards them and she trips herself up
Okay.
into them.
Okay.
And goes like full football tackle.
Woo. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
And it's more like so what I'm going for is like a bowling pin effect.
Okay. You want to knock him backwards?
Yes, and in turn, Gatorade on.
Gatorade on him. Cool. Give me an athletics check, please.
16.
16. Okay. So you do effectively knock him backwards, and the Gatorade thing starts to knock into him, and now he's soaking wet, and he's got this thing on his head, and he takes. What the fuck?
Oh no, I'm so clumsy. I'm so sorry. I cannot believe that you now have Gatorade on top of your person.
When that happens, I'm just gonna swat him with the stack of flyers for swearing at her too. Don't even look at her like that.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make an attack roll for me.
I'm throwing these dice. I'm going to get rid of them. They have to
they
leave.
do?
It's another not one.
Oh.
2 not one. I've only rolled 3 times.
Okay, dice jail. Does anybody have a dice jail?
I need their D20s. I only have the one.
The guys are
me.
The guys are not intimidated.
I had another D12. Guys, I don't know. I'm rolling really lost.
I mean, hey, 12, like,
Remember when I said I'm not very wise?
you kind of go like, and they're like, okay, I don't know what this is about, but like, you guys, whatever. We don't fight girls. That's a line in the sand we draw.
And then what was that?
This is our equipment manager, but you know what? Whatever. It's just a thing we do, but clearly, whatever. We're out of here. And they start,
Check in with her.
Yeah, you can check in with her. So what you might notice, actually make another perception check for me.
14.
14. So it's kind of weird that no one else seems to have noticed that this has happened. The guys leave and
Before they leave.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because after they say we don't fight girls,
Yeah.
I take a pin out of my hair. You couldn't tell it was there because it is so
It's so in it.
and also there's a lot of hairspray, so
Absolutely.
you can't see anything.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a little chunky, but it definitely has a point at the end. Like she should not have this in her hair. And I want to chuck it at the shoulder. I was gonna say the jugular, but that would actually kill somebody.
With the way we've been rolling, I don't think it's gonna kill anybody.
First of all, I actually chuck it at like the calf of one of the football players.
It's a sharp pin.
It's a sharp pin, and I kind of want to just get him down on his knee.
In his sports leg.
Yeah, I want to get a sports leg. And so I chuck it at
I feel like he needs both to run, but I don't know what sports he plays.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I go to the game.
Which would be an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. All right, so that's an attack roll, correct? Yeah, roll for that.
No, I'm not just going, ha!
Yeah, you're going, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's as if like just the power is inside you, just overtake you. The power of daddy's money, where you feel invincible at all times. You chuck this pin and it goes right into his cap, and he goes down. He yells really loud. He's clearly in pain. The other boys who are with him are like, "Oh my God, no!" Like that's their boy.
Yeah, and then I hold another one in my hand, like prepared to fight, and I go, "If you don't want your scholarship to be fucking revoked, back up, and you on your knees grovel and say sorry."
Okay. They grovel and they say sorry. This girl's still like very much like on the ground, soaked in Gatorade, and she's like, "Sorry, thought it would be funny. I'm sorry." And the two guys kind of lift up their friend and they start, "Are we good?"
Before they go, I yank it out, like, wipe it on my white shirt, and I'm like, "I'll send you my dry cleaning bill, thank you."
Just huge blood stain.
Yeah, stain on my skirt. Really showing people I mean business.
Well, I feel like that is a really effective advertisement for a self-defense club.
I defended her, ourselves.
I'm picking her up.
You touch her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feeling all right?
Your hand goes through her. And she looks at you. And then she glitches in and out of existence for a second, and now she's standing.
Did you see that?
This is the most advanced hologram I've ever seen, and I try to touch her again.
That won't be necessary. Meet me in your club room at 3 p.m. And then she's gone.
Did you see that?
Mel, did you do that?
You're the only one who makes holograms.
I wish I could make a hologram that successful.
But did that hologram just giggle when you touched her?
Well, I kind of have tickly fingers, I've been told.
But it's a hologram.
They poured Gatorade on a hologram?
The hologram can...
It's the fact that we saw the Gatorade splash means that the Gatorade must have been a hologram too. So maybe, but you made contact.
But the Gatorade's on the floor.
The football players were like, I attempted to make
an
contact.
investigation check for the Gatorade.
Okay, I'm making it.
Is there anything left on the Gatorades on the ground in a puddle?
It's not moving and it's not reflecting any light. You know, it could be Gatorade.
I'm having a bad day.
It was running the boots.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, you want to lick it?
I do want to lick it.
Do it.
Like any real role player, I lick things. Investigation?
Investigation.
Actually 15.
Amazing.
Yeah, I have a...
You taste ground. Just concrete ground. But please make a con save for me.
Because college concrete.
Yeah.
I lick my tongue to get a real good taste of the concrete.
Now, maybe... Why are you... Okay.
Con 17.
Amazing. So you don't contract anything gross from many shoes that have been on this ground.
That is great news.
Again.
Okay.
It's not Gatorade. There's nothing here.
What happens if I like splash it?
Yeah, you put your hand through it, and it phases around you. It's nothing.
This is unlike anything I've ever created or come in contact with.
And as your hand is pressed into it, it starts to kind of fade away, and it's just the regular ground.
I grasp at it.
Okay, so we're all dreaming, right? Like, this is one of those really cool best friend dreams where we're all in each other's dreams, right? Because I don't like that.
That would make sense why I've been bad at everything today.
Yeah. There's one scientific way to test this. I pinch each of us.
Ow! Ow!
Science.
Okay. Well,
Supposed to hurt.
We're not dreaming.
Okay, well then what was that?
And also, where do we go from here? I feel like I can't just go to class after I saw a woman disappear. I'm just, you know what? I'm calling out sick. I'm sick.
I'll look up the information of all of the football team and find out who those guys were.
If we miss class, then we're gonna miss the work that we're supposed to do, and then we're gonna get behind. And then if we don't do our homework, and then we don't get our notes, and if we don't have our notes, how are we gonna do the homework? And then what if somebody didn't take any copies of the notes, and we're gonna be the only people in the class who don't have the notes, and we're gonna fall behind, and our GPAs are gonna fall really, really quickly.
Waldorf has at this point joined you guys, and Waldorf goes over to you and just puts a little paw on your leg.
Wally wants you to breathe.
Treat? And he wags his little tail. That's all he really wanted.
Yeah, good.
if I research the football team, like maybe their database through the university, as well as who their equipment manager is supposed to be.
Yep.
Ah.
Pull up that information. Yeah, roll me investigation again. See how effectively you're able to do that.
15.
Great, amazing. So you pull up all the what's nice about it is they have the student ID photos, because when you get into university, you have to take a picture. They put it on your card. They have pictures of everybody. The girl, not on there, and the 3 guys, also not on there. No one matching any of the photos on the football team or the people you just saw.
Do you all want to check this out? I think I have like a little, it looks like just like a Game Boy, but it's kind of a prototype laptop.
Sure.
And I'm scrolling through a very digitized looking, like black and white on green background.
Amazing.
Classic Game Boy screen.
No ID photos matching their description.
But there was blood.
You want to investigate the blood?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Gone.
There was.
No, I saw.
You saw it, right?
I 100%
Okay.
saw
Because I said dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Because
It was pretty gross.
it was really gross, right? Okay.
But I ran at
So you did make contact with his body. If for whatever, thing happened, it did feel real to you.
psychosomatic. I think because we were so into it, maybe we all felt like we were seeing things that we were not seeing, and now it's registering. Or maybe this is truly a shared delusion.
Is everyone around still not noticing?
No one seems to have noticed anything that's happened in the last 5 minutes.
Did we just look like we were being weird?
Yeah, people were like, why is that girl licking the ground? Why are they throwing hairpins on the ground?
It's not weird.
Immediately gonna go into reputation management, and I'm gonna like get up and clean myself off and go grab a bunch of the lip glosses and try to be like, hi, that was just a little example of what could happen.
I'm like crawling in a circle sniffing the ground. You.
Okay.
If you don't join self-defense club,
You have to learn to protect yourself.
Students are just
People can do weird stuff.
they're pretty weirded out, and signups have kind of stalled. But you did get 4 people who are interested in signing up for your club. And those people's names are Jordan, Mildred, Liam, and the last one that I can't remember, Katie.
Katie, Mousy Girl is what I wrote in my notes.
Katie Moeller, Jordan Ringley, Mildred Morante, and Liam DeRosa.
Okay.
So you have club at 3.
What time is
At
it
1
now?
p.m. How's it? And it's a little strange. It's college and stress is high, and you just got here, but this feels a little different.
Is there like a football team
Like sign up?
table? Yeah, I want to see if I can figure out when their next practice is.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is it's not for the team because the team is like part of the university, but there's like a spectators club. Would they like to go to the practices?
Pep club.
Pep club,
Yeah.
exactly. They go to the practices is for like moral support because they're basically the football team's fan club.
Yeah.
So self-centered. I love it.
Well, but it's not part of the football team. They like the football team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
They bring snacks. They like bring flags.
That's so cute.
It's a morale team.
they're like
For their
monsters.
interest.
Yeah. So you approach the morale team table. There's a sweet blonde girl with pigtails. Her name's Brittany.
Oh yeah, hi. How can I help you? I need information.
Yeah, okay. About the club, because so we got flags and
Why isn't your Gatorade real?
I'm so not charismatic, and she is like, I am aggressive and no smile.
we don't have Gatorade. That's the football team has Gatorade. Because Gatorade's like sponsoring them or whatever. Like we just like.
How many players on the team are made of digital components solely?
That's a good question.
And she like turns to this other girl, this kind of like sweet, more mousy like brunette, and she's like, I don't know, 0? Yeah, it sounds about 0.
You guys are like huge fans of the football team.
Oh my God,
right?
yeah, like we're like the biggest fans. Like it's important for them to know that like we as students believe in them. Like that we don't just show up to the games, right? We like show up to the practices, that we are there for the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot relate, but
Okay.
my question for you is kind of more of about like a tradition for the football players.
Yeah.
I
know all their traditions.
So is like the dunking of Gatorade something they still do? I heard that was like an old tradition.
Or like touchdowns and stuff. Like the coach gets it. Yeah.
But like, what about other players or water bottle people, equipment managers, perhaps?
Why would you put Gatorade on the equipment manager? That would make them like super like not efficient at their job.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And
bullying way.
Are you guys okay?
No, we're fine. One more question.
Yeah, what's up?
You know all of the players, right? Yeah, right? Like, you guys are really close,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Are any of them particularly little fuckwits and are assholes?
Actually, no. Like,
Yeah, right.
what's kind of neat about Fletcher University is like our football team's like super non-toxic. Like they're super friendly and nice. Jordan's on the football team. He's super sweet. Like he kind of sets the tone for the rest of the team. They're all like super respectful and like a little bit shy. It's so cute.
I have to tell
What do you
you.
mean cute?
Well, you've seen Jordan, right?
Wait, is he the quarterback?
Yeah. Like super respectful. He loves his mom.
But like, I mean, like you guys aren't like
No. Oh my God, like he's like a brother to me. Like we, like, he's just like someone that you can just trust and like, you know, like, oh my God, and we would study together and he would sit so far away, but like if I had a question, he would just like be like, yes, that's the right answer. He's just like so nice and respectful and awesome.
And he would never like pull a scheme on
I know. Oh my God, he hates scheme. He's like really cool. I think he's like saving himself for the right person.
Well, you have been so helpful.
Oh my God, wait, you guys have a club too, right?
I mean, if you're in the business of being like a huge fan of existing clubs at the school and you like people that are like cool and athletic and like really nice and help people,
Absolutely.
We could probably use a fan club or like a support club for our spy club.
Our
Self-defense club.
Yeah, totally. We could like, you know, we got a couple freshmen that have signed up and it's like, maybe they're not our vibe for morale, but maybe they could be like your vibe for morale. So
And
like we can maybe like,
Jordan's gonna be a part of it. So if you guys wanted to like spread the word or whatever.
wait, Jordan's signing up for a club?
Yeah,
Our club.
our club.
I asked him.
And he said yes.
Has recruited.
Jordan's never signed up for a club before.
He definitely tried to tuck hair behind his ear where he didn't have hair.
Yeah, it's so short.
Right? And
For like athletic reasons.
he wanted to bond with her about shoes.
He loves shoes.
She loves
But he's like a brother to you.
Yeah. Like we're like best friends.
Okay.
He's like, we've just like, it's so funny because it's like we hang out all the time because like, again, we're best friends, but it's like, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this is so great. I'm so excited that I got to meet you. I'm so like, hopefully you'll come to our meetings.
Yeah, okay. We'll send some freshmen your way or so. I love collaborating with other clubs at the school.
I want to type in my little Game Boy computer thing to print out a card, and it's just got my KISS handle on it.
Oh my God, you have KISS too?
It's
and then she.
malware, but the last E is a 3.
Okay.
If you see anything suspicious, any potentially toxic football players or impersonators of football players making their image look more toxic, not that we've seen such things,
No.
You
hit
haven't?
me on KISS.
Okay, I'll hit you on KISS.
We've heard rumors about people pretending to be mean football players,
That would probably really damage the reputation of the Fletcher
so
Football Club.
messed up.
right?
You guys are so cool.
No, you're so
You're cool. I'm like really cool. Like one of the coolest girls I've ever met. It's really, really cool that you get to.
And like, if you ever have like any questions about Jordan, like literally, I'll give you my KISS too.
Again, we can assess the vibe. Yeah. It's
Nice to meet and talk
Oh my
with
God,
you.
same.
You're really pretty.
You're really pretty.
Can I do? I just want to make sure she's legit.
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't have like insight.
Yeah, go for it.
She's so nice. I got a 19.
Yeah, she's super genuine.
Huh.
She's chilling. She's a real person.
Now, real is in like, oh wow, she's so straightforward and honest, or like as in not a hologram?
Both.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, these are valid things.
That's Russ.
Both are valid things.
Astoria not being used to like having a good interaction with people because she's normally not nice to them and then they're not nice back or they're scared.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, she like takes a $50 bill out of her purse and is like, a tip for being cool.
Hey, you don't have to tip people for having like a conversation.
But they don't.
This is just.
Remember how we told you not to tip us anymore?
Yeah, I thought it was just for you.
Yeah.
He kind of like hands it back to you.
No. For your club and stuff.
Thanks. Do you guys want flags?
Sure.
And she like kind of like gives you 4 flags.
Stick it in my
It feels
backpack.
really weird that you gave her money, so she feels like she wants to give you something back.
Oh, okay.
Go.
So that wasn't.
Good team.
And her and the brunette are both like have the little flags.
I immediately hide the flag. I will not be seen representing the team.
Someone gave me something and I like it. It's just sticking out of my backpack.
Yeah, it's on the backpack now. Amazing. Every once in a while, the hologram gets a little interrupted because the flag. Tuck it back.
Is there anyone at our table while we're not there?
No, it seems like things have started to slow down a little bit. Everyone's kind of dispersing as, classes are starting up for the afternoon, or chilling out. So,
Want to eat the Jolly Ranchers?
a couple Jolly, you know what?
It's like the candy bowl. That's
So, 10 Jolly Ranchers have been eaten.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's good.
It's
That's
mostly the watermelon ones.
Damn it, I was gonna take
valid. It's a valid.
Ooh,
valid
plenty of
point.
grape left.
Plenty of all the grapes left.
I'm gonna pack up my lip glosses, put them back in my bag. Okay, well, I guess we should set up for the auditions.
I mean, now hear me out. It seems like now that we've hit our limit, like we can get funding now, why would we audition when we want to make sure that we get money?
What are we auditioning in particular? Are we going to fight them? What is our plan of attack? No pun intended.
What I'm saying.
Really make a plan, but we can't just let anybody into the spy club. One, this is about our reputation, and if there are uncool people in the spy club, we're not going to get invited to cool
Self-defense
things.
club.
Yes. And two, I don't know, like it feels like inviting someone into the friend group. It's been just the 4 of us, and now we have to let other people hang out with us.
Well, they don't have to be invited to the group chat.
But we haven't hung out with other people for most of our lives.
Brittany seems nice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I also was afraid, and people have been cool.
People have been super nice.
And you know me, I actually hate people. But like everybody we've met today has been cool.
So when Brittany says that they're like best friends,
Right. Yeah.
like she legitimately means like they're like best friends or like they're like brother and sister. Like
You get a kiss notification from Brittany. And she says, just to make sure that I'm super clear, because like I always think about it after the fact, and like I just want to make so sure, because I really hate ambiguity. Jordan and I are like literally just friends, and a little heart.
So what does she mean by this?
I think the way is clear, and
way is-
he is indicating you are able to pursue.
Also, he's never joined a club,
And he joined
and
for
he
you.
joined for you. And if I've learned anything from Daddy, it's that a guy will show you attention if he wants to, and if he doesn't want to, you'll know.
So he wants me to do his homework.
Do not do his homework.
No, don't do his
Do
homework.
not do his homework.
It's not about homework, because if it was, like the other jocks, they would just shove the papers at you and call you a nerd.
Tinsley, roll a d6. Tinsley, roll a d6 for how many guys you've done homework for.
Oof.
1.
Okay, so this has happened once before, where you had a crush on a guy and you did his homework for him, and how did that go for you?
Well, he kept saying, like, let's hang out. And I got really excited. And I was like, oh, we're going to go hang out. And so, like, we would go and we'd have food. But, like,
In the sense that like we would go have food and he had already eaten by the time that I got there and was paying the bill and then would take the homework from me. So yeah, we would meet like that and he would save me some fries. Yeah, and so I think that went on for like...
Roll a d6 for me for how long it went on for.
Too long.
Literally too long.
2 years. 2 years of high school.
Right, but Tinsley, remember, his name was Jeff, and it's a J name, and that's a red flag, and we had to tell you about
Jordan has
But
a
Jordan starts with a J.
I know, it starts,
J-E,
it's
it was a problem.
I'm sorry, that's my fault.
Are you going with like a...
Yeah.
Okay, so I ascribe to Elizabethtown.
Okay.
And so Elizabethtown rules say that anyone that has the same name or like a similar name has similar behavior.
That's incorrect.
So obviously, like, Jordan, like,
But if you spell Jeff's name, it would be Geoff.
Yeah. It was the G.
It was the G.
He was Jeff.
It would be Geoff.
I'm gonna go ahead and provide a counterpoint, if I may, that maybe it was the behavior and not the name that was the original red flag.
You get inspiration for that.
Oh, okay.
We love it.
okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you doing?
Brittany, it was truly lovely to meet you today.
Yeah.
Thank you for your kindness to me and my friends.
Great.
And that part's private.
I snatched the phone out of her hand just to make sure.
And it literally just says, do you have any of those pins with the push buttons that have Jordan's face on them?
And she just texts back, of course I do, with like 4 exclamation points.
Important question on World. What devices are we on?
Yeah.
I
I was about doing sidekick or
Sidekick.
Okay, sidekick.
Yeah, sidekick. Razor phone?
Sidekick or
Yeah.
razor phone.
Is that weird Game Boy computer an aesthetic choice, or is that the era
That's
we're in?
the era we're in, but
okay.
you've added your own modifications,
Okay, great.
obviously.
Yeah, I definitely have a sidekick. Then remember when people would like bedazzle the whole thing?
Yep.
Yes.
Bright pink bedazzling.
Right, Pink? You did not do it yourself.
No.
Definitely has
Daddy just said,
You hired a bedazzler.
I'm buying electric pink Crazer just so that I can have the joy of the slam.
Yeah,
I
had
have the phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Was the, oh, yeah. Oh,
I just like the joy of the flip, you know?
Yeah. It's important to have the little, any little
snappy.
Yeah.
So,
Believe it. Oh,
Fair.
as you're chatting and talking about Jordan and thinking about all the weird things that just happened to you today,
Right.
you know, it's getting closer to 3, and we're about to have some auditions, and I think that's where we will take a break.
Okay, I may not be the tech spy on the series, but behind the scenes at Pixel Circus, I sure am. And literally, I couldn't do any of the things that I do here in our studio without Blackmagic cameras. We shot this entire series on Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6Ks, which is why it looks so beautiful and vibrant. Pixel Circus essentially runs on Blackmagic, so thank you so much to Blackmagic for sponsoring the series.
You've made your way over to the music building on the other side of campus at Fletcher University. And as you approach the door to your club room, you've got your 4 people, Jordan, Mildred, Liam, and Haiti.
I remember.
I'm sure there's nothing.
Found you by your student ID photo while I was scoping the football players.
They're chilling outside the club room, and the door is closed. And they're kind of like confused, and they're like, she told us to wait out here.
Who is she?
Each of 4 she's.
Yeah, Jordan says like, I don't know, she
I didn't.
kind of looks like a teacher or something.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, just give us a second.
There's someone in the room already?
Liam's like, yeah.
That's exactly what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, no.
Entirely.
Planned that.
Yeah.
But we did.
Is she
I mean, land it.
is she the sponsor for the club or something?
Possibly.
She's probably just bringing some refreshments in.
Yeah, we have a really nice service in our club. And like, I have to look down and like text like, Daddy,
Yeah.
we need a service, maybe a bartender for my club, XXO.
I'm gonna need you to roll for your report card.
Oh. What did I add?
Dirty. A D20. No ads.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
You didn't go to a single class once also?
Well, it's the beginning of the semester, but before you transferred into the school, one of the contingencies that was discussed was that you would have to keep your grades up. And it's only syllabus week, and you somehow already are failing every class.
I didn't go.
Yeah, the teachers and every teacher that you have is aware of this contingency and have informed your father that you have not been attending class all week. So
How embarrassing that Daddy called each professor.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find your dad when your name is on the library.
Yes, your last name is on many buildings on this campus. There's the Huntley Library.
Yes.
There's the Huntley Stadium.
Correct.
There's the Huntley Theater Department.
Unfortunately.
That one bench.
Yeah.
So your daddy texts you back and he's like, let's discuss this again in a week. Love you.
I text the letter K, but I know that if I don't say love you, it'll be a discussion. So then under it, I go, love you with a little less than 3. But then also a little sad face. And then I press send.
And he texts back, you know it's for your own good.
Put my phone away.
Waldorf in your bag's like,
I know, Wally, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Are you cool?
I think I have to go to class and stop my afternoon tan sessions. Cause that's why I didn't go, you know?
I understand, and I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
you guys are standing currently still outside the club room and Liam's like, you don't go to class?
No,
The full group hug from everyone.
Yeah.
Pile on.
No, I go to class. I go to class.
Academics are very important.
No, they're so important.
Your mind as well as your body are both temples that must be respected.
What's Liam's body look like?
Great.
I just don't see it. Guys, I think I need, can you tutor me?
Oh, I'd love to tutor you.
Thank
It
you so
doesn't
much.
mean doing your homework.
No. I want to have a good mind.
Okay.
I'm really serious
I
about.
love reading.
So do I. Oh my God, I love reading.
I'm reading of Mice and Men right now for the 4th time.
That's so interesting.
I find something different every time I read that book.
Wow.
Guy doesn't know any other books.
He takes a copy of it out of his back pocket. He's like,
That's like such a
it's a thin book. If you haven't seen Mice and Men recently, very pocket sized.
Very pocket size.
Here you go.
I'm going to read this and get back to you on my thoughts.
Let me know what illuminates for you.
Oh my
from
God.
that experience.
I will.
Sorry, that's 400 pages.
I'll get through it. I love reading.
I do as well.
I turn, I'm like, guys, help. Guys, help.
Great, I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah.
The 4 of us.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Close it.
Pull us into the club room, and at the whiteboard is a woman with long brown cascading hair. She's facing away from you guys. She's in an all-white power suit. Ooh. And she turns around and she has a little watch, and she's like, huh, a little late, but we can work with this.
It's our club.
Yeah. What?
And you are?
We've met. And if you look at her for a minute, she kind of looks like the girl, but maybe older. There's a woman in her 40s with piercing blue eyes that seem to just shoot right through you.
What girl does she look like?
She looks like the girl that was pranked earlier, but older.
Well,
The hologram. The girl who was not real.
Let me try something. And I try to just shove my hand through her torso.
Please make it an attack and see how hard can your hand go through the torso.
Make an attack roll.
Nat 20 just straight through.
This is my first bad roll.
no.
That one.
Nat one.
We are gonna.
This is a lot of what has happened episode already.
I'm okay with that.
Who's weighting our dice?
She dodges it effortlessly. It's like the wind.
I think that,
She has a hand in her pocket and she just,
yeah, I think I also step with my movement and just fall.
she catches you. And she kind of puts it back up.
Wait, if she can catch you, she's tangible.
Yeah.
I am so impressed.
I'm so disturbed. First of all, why do you think that you can come into our club room and potentially threaten my friends? We don't know who you are. We don't know how you got here.
So you're her friends? Like some sort of ownership situation?
No, we're each other's friends.
Wow.
You could own me.
This
What?
is
I felt very safe.
You're so.
She tucks like a piece of hair behind your ear.
Okay, I do
All right.
support both of you in this moment, and both of your feelings about her are valid. She is doing something super weird, and it is really hot. So, what? Can you elaborate for us on what is going on? Because you must know it's weird, right? Like,
I do. My name is E.
Hello, E.
just E.
just E, like
Entertainment television.
I think it's cool.
is it a letter? Is it multiple letters?
Let's call it a code name.
Oh,
Okay.
Like, cause you want to join Spy Club?
I don't have code names. Do we just use my kiss handles?
Don't let her know that she did something.
No, because it'd be totally Tinsley, and I don't know if I like that as like an outside of the computer name.
We can think of that later.
She's just very patiently waiting for you all to wrap this up.
Hello, codename E.
Does the code name E
Avery,
have a last name?
Tinsley,
Or why is
Summer,
How does she know this?
Astoria, Waldorf.
She knows the
Okay.
No one calls me that, but my mom actually.
It's okay, we have all of your documents.
I don't think first mal or malware.
Understood. Malware it is.
Yeah, it's like, look, I don't want this to come across wrong, but I are you a student? Because we're only
Wait, look like a
allowed to
student?
put students in there. Anybody can learn at any time.
Good answer. Well, my name is E. You passed my little test. I'm quite taken with the four of you.
Are you kidnapping us? Because we'll be found. And you don't know how, but we'll.
She's not taking us. She's taken with us.
Yeah, but that could.
You are very correct. Good job.
Well, definitions of things are something I've researched.
That's very good. You should continue to do that.
Anime blush.
Are we all ready to discuss now?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Should we do anything about the people outside? They were kind of waiting to come in and audition for the club.
I think they can wait out there for just a little bit longer. I'm here to discuss a proposition with you.
For sure gonna get
Or perhaps.
We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Are you two okay? Okay. I can hear you when you whisper loudly within earshot of.
Well, if you were gonna kidnap us already, me saying we're for sure gonna kidnap is not gonna make you kidnap us harder.
I feel like if you call it out, you can't be kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Like, it would be too ironic for you to be like, we're totally gonna get kidnapped and then get kidnapped.
Right? I think so. Or are you here to kill us? That case, guys.
Oh, maybe she's gonna say.
There's four of us and one of her.
Look at that laugh. Like that's like it's very unassuming. I don't know. I trust it. I want to hear what
I appreciate that. You all want to be spies,
We are.
correct?
We are spies.
Totally.
Right. Would you like to be real spies?
Like our spy club.
Yes?
Yes.
Ah, great.
Oh, are you asking like right now to make a decision?
Yes. We don't have a lot of time. And as she says that,
Making gadgets.
yes, the windows of the room burst with 4 drones. Glass shatters everywhere, and she goes, shit, they found me already. And I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh! My first math is 20.
Of today.
I've got a 21 total.
21, great.
I have a 22 total.
20, Jesus Christ.
All right. With that initiative, that is 22 as well.
Whoa.
Oh no, that's 21.
Okay, so Summer's gonna go, and then Tinsley's gonna go.
Okay.
Avery?
8.
8.
Flabbergasted.
Oh man. The robots have these laser sights. Each one kind of focuses on one of you. You get to go first. They surprised you, but you guys are pretty fast, so I'm gonna let you have it. Astoria,
Yes.
how would you like to deal with this situation?
As before, I pull a pin out of my hair. This time, this one is silver. The first one was pink.
Okay, cute.
There's lots of different ones.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
For flavor text. And I throw it, I try and throw it like right through. I'm assuming there's like a glowing blue eye on the front. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're like a bubble, kind of like a half circle with a big blue eye and like little hovery wings.
Yeah, right through that eye.
Right through the eye.
To chuck it.
Okay, make an attack roll for me.
I shit you not, that's another nat 20.
Amazing. Great. Okay.
We're all just one side of the
Right, yeah.
Roll me that damage.
There are sliders.
Okay, so how do do you nat 20s? Like,
So that's crit. So it's the base damage, and then you roll on top of that.
okay, right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what that is this Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Great.
So it's 1d10, so 10 plus
Yeah.
3.
3. Awesome. Woo. You see here. Okay, great. So you immediately, it goes right through. It goes like beep, 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 and it immediately explodes.
Oh, yeah.
That one is gone. Good job.
Nice.
All right, so the other 3 are now, their lights that were blue are now red. Their friend has died, and they're very upset about it.
I'm so sorry.
It's like when we get too far away from Mal.
Correct. Summer, what are you doing?
Okay, great. So I reach into my pocket and I pull out one of those little like personal alarms that people keep on them for self-defense.
Yes.
And I just like press a button on it and scream as loud as I can.
Okay.
I've been self-defense trained. And I'm casting Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
So that is a con save of 13 for that.
On save of 13, okay. Ooh, that didn't do it. Okay, great. So what is, yeah.
1d6.
Great.
Ooh, 6.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to give Bardic Inspiration, because I'm remembering how to play a bard, to Tinsley.
Great.
I think is up next in it.
So you have you have a Bardic and you have a DM inspiration.
Yeah. Well, Bardic Inspiration is going to be specifically adding a d6. For the next 10 minutes, you have a d6 that you can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Cool.
So I think after I scream,
Yeah.
I just look to Tinsley as like the prepared one, like, and this was all I had. And that's the like Bardic Inspiration of like, do it.
Tinsley grabs.
Yeah.
So Tinsley grabs her reusable metal straw that she carries everywhere.
Ahead of the time.
And it is a twisty, turny straw. But it is metal. It is hard. Takes it and she chucks it in towards the blue.
Okay.
She is casting Guiding Bolt.
Amazing. Okay, great. Roll me an attack for that. That's what that is, right?
Yeah.
Cool, great. Do it.
And we're gonna do it with the digital roller.
Do it.
All right, that's a 12.
Okay.
That hit.
That does not do it, unfortunately.
Oh no!
So you.
Oh wait, I have inspiration.
Yeah. Do it.
So that's what? That's
6.
plus 3, so 15.
That is also not going to do it. So you take your they're glass cannons, literally. So you throw the straw. It blasts the straw and it melts and it lands kind of in a little puddle. So now there's just this like metallic sheen puddle on the ground and it's like sizzling. And
What the Alex Mack is this?
That's what the drone says. So the drones have a turn now. So unfortunately, all of this commotion, the students that were outside have entered the room to investigate what is going on. So now Jordan, Mildred, Katie, and oh my God, who is this last one? Liam, thank you, are in the room. They're like, what the hell? Oh my God! So the drones immediately start going for them, and the drones are gonna attack them. Oh no! Yeah. Yep. Okay, so one of the drones shoots Liam right in the heart, and he collapses on the ground, and he stops moving. Ooh, the second drone shoots Mildred right in the head. It's like a beam. It shoots through her. It doesn't hurt her body, but she just immediately collapses to the ground and also stops moving. And the third drone, ooh, jeez.
How does it get worse? What is happening? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna explode? What is going on?
Oh my God. So the third drone shoots Katie. And shoots her also in the heart, and she also collapses to the ground and stops moving. E at this point, shit. And so she pulls out this bracelet and she starts tapping something really quickly, and you hear a loud revving sound approaching the building. Avery, you have one turn before this loud revving sound comes into the building. What would you like to do?
Out of my backpack, pull out an aerosol can.
Okay.
This is a special concoction that I have made that can dissolve any metal so that I can shape it into something new.
Ooh.
It's a Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
Any of the drones that I can get, if I can move into where they're in a line from me, I can potentially take out more than one.
Okay, great.
Maybe like
so they moved kind of in a group to shoot these three students. Jordan is shaken and going to try and see if he can resuscitate any of them. So how many can you target?
If any of them that are in a line, so they're
in a line moving in like a formation past you because you're on one side of the classroom, they're at the door, so they are in a line. Like
I'm gonna need each to succeed in a dex saving throw.
Okay, and what's the
or be covered in acid, and my DC 13.
DC 13. Fail. Succeed. That's a 20. So you get one.
Because one of them was taken out?
Yeah, one of them failed, the other two succeeded.
Okay, great. Then it's gonna take 2d4 acid.
2d4 acid.
All four of them alive?
So you got one.
Yeah.
There were three.
Okay.
2d8 acid.
Succeeded.
Yeah, they don't hit the acid did not touch them.
Oh, okay.
They failed the save. Or they succeeded on the save.
It was a total of 4.
A total of 4 damage. So one of the drones is, it gets the acid splash on it. They all three turn around and are now laser focused on you.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Really? No middle dice.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Or
Okay. So.
Or the other.
A pink luxury vehicle crashes through the other wall of the music room, and you three are able to successfully dodge. The acid, you slip a little bit.
I'm trying to use my 20. Can I help her?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I was like fiddling with my leg augmentation controller.
Yeah, it totally messed up. It short-circuited. It actually kind of prevented you from moving for a second.
Yeah, and I'm there like slapping it. Come on. Instead of using my legs.
You are able to avoid the blast from this car. The car starts weaving through this classroom, swerving around, all 4 doors open, and drift style scoops you all up inside, slams the doors. Evelyn is also in the front seat, and they drive away.
And
Evelyn.
Jordan is still alive.
What is everybody else?
So,
As I get in the car, I'm like, what about Liam?
Hey, wait, no, those people.
the car is speeding away.
We have to go back.
We can't do that.
But there are people hurt because of us.
I'm very sorry. This was not how this was supposed to go.
Did you bring those things here?
No.
Well, if you're some fancy magic spy person or whatever, can't you put them back to life?
She's tapping on like some stuff on the car, and she says to the car, it's like enter cloak mode, please. And you see like some shimmering stuff on the windows. It kind of feels like all of a sudden the car is obfuscated. The car seat kind of rotates back around. You are sitting in the back. It's kind of like a curve, like a U shape. It's not a normal layout for a car.
This is nice.
And she, sorry, this is not how I like to do things. I cannot go back. I need you all to come with me.
This is kidnapping. You guys were right.
I would hope you don't see it that way.
You got people killed. What do you mean we don't see it that way? Clearly, you're not a good person if you're kidnapping us and getting people killed.
I was trying to protect them. I'm trying to protect you.
We were trying to protect people. We're the self-defense club, and we didn't.
Which is why I picked you.
Protect us from what?
There's a student of mine at your school, and she has something very dangerous. And I cannot come on campus.
Why?
Without her finding me.
That's why the drones came, because you were there. Because you came to get us.
So it is your fault.
So who's this student?
They might not be dead.
I need your help. I wanted to be a good mentor. I wanted her to earn her suit, but she just wouldn't listen.
Earn her suit? You kind of sound crazy.
So the car speeds down and stops. And there's this clearing of trees that start to move in a mechanical fashion, revealing a brick walkway to a beautiful pink mansion.
I am trying to get as much visual information about how these mechanical trees work as possible.
Yeah, do you want to roll an investigation for that?
Nat 20.
Amazing. This is not like any technology you've ever seen before. It's very advanced, very sophisticated. It kind of feels like it was made very specifically by somebody with very specific needs and tastes. Evelyn clocks you noticing, and she goes, some of my best work. It's a cloaking mechanism with some sort of artificial replication of organic life.
So you're opening for a minty?
Yes.
You need it filled?
Because the other one turned evil?
Yes. She presses a button, the doors open, and she's like, would you please just come with me? It'll be easier to discuss this inside.
Well, I did say earlier that if you ask for something, you're not robbing somebody, so if she asks us to come inside, she is not kidnapping us.
Seems fair to me.
It's valid.
I feel like we're all glossing over the whole murder thing, but okay.
I'd like to know why.
I am very sorry. I wasn't quick enough this time. She's very deeply hurt by what just happened, and so she goes up to the door and she presses on a keypad, and the door opens, but it's 3 doors of different kinds of mechanisms. So she goes through that, then she pulls down her eye on this little retina scan, and then another layer of doors open into a weirdly long, for the structure of this building, a weirdly long glass hallway. That kind of matches the white sort of pristineness of her suit. Please, come with me, if you would like.
Sure.
Going. We're already here. I don't know how to get back through those trees. Fine.
I am right behind her in lockstep, a little oblivious to the dissension.
I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah, if you're going, I'll follow, of course. Are you behind Mal?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just enamored of the tech so much, I have no choice.
You and I have that in common, don't we? You're someone who enjoys technology, science.
I feel like there's a lot I could learn from someone like you? I mean, none of the classes I saw in the roster were even close. I feel like I could teach them all.
It's quite embarrassing, the curriculum they offered there. I wish that they'd done something more advanced since I studied there myself.
You did?
Yes. I love this school.
Is that why you chose your mentee from here?
Please, if you would, it's not safe to discuss things of this nature here.
Even behind retina scanners and 3 levels of...
She like taps on her bracelet really quick and like things start to close. It's not safe.
So let's just be totally clear. You're a super secret spy?
Yes.
Not safe, not safe.
It's all right, it's all right. You're learning.
Yes. You said yes.
And she starts kind of like moving down this hallway to this elevator at the far end. And she sort of like, the doors open and she waits. I'm sorry about your friends, but more students will be hurt if you do not come with me.
Is that a threat?
No.
Or something you're trying to prevent?
Of course I want to prevent this.
Tor? Some? Spy stuff. This way of doing spy stuff.
I don't know, it doesn't seem that cool anymore.
Tense. Come on, this is so cool.
If bad things are gonna happen,
I'll go if you.
I'll go.
Feels like we could only protect people with more tools at our disposal.
Together, not at all.
Waldorf in your bag is also like, smiles. I chose you for a reason. Please.
Okay.
So you go in the elevator?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I start pushing the close button really excitedly as soon as they
It kind of like closes like this bubble thing. It's this tube that goes all the way down. Again, deceptively deep for any building. And you see as the floors pass, like robots kind of working on things. You see a bunch of like clothes and different things being like tinkered with. And you get down to the bottom floor and it's this very beautiful pink and orange, very funkalicious lounge. This is where I do my best work.
I could see why.
Powerful, I guess.
There's like 2 couches that kind of like come out. Please take a seat. If you would like.
Because I wanted to, but not because she told me to.
Because Summer did it, so I'm gonna sit too.
And then a little tiny couch comes out for Waldorf.
I mean, that's pretty nice. Like, take Waldorf out of his bag. There.
And she sits at a console and presses a bunch of buttons and a like big bubble screen comes up. And there's a picture of a young woman about your age with curly red hair and freckles and a big bright smile and these like big shiny eyes. This is Midge Mapleton. Brilliant. She's talented. She was the best mentee I could have ever asked for.
I'm sure there can be better. And she has a really stupid name.
You might be right. I misjudged her.
What happened?
She wanted to advance, but I didn't think she was ready. You need to be a spy, you have to be thoughtful, careful, calm, patient. But she wasn't. At the end of training, you earn your suit, the suit that gives you the max amount of capacity for your potential. It understands you. It's my best invention. And she presses a button and like this white kind of plexi suit comes out. and she snaps her fingers and it sort of like comes on over the power suit and encapsulates her whole body. It's skin tight, very glossy. It's got all these buttons on it, and she starts like tapping a bunch of stuff. Wings pop out, lasers, levitating boots, and she like presses a bunch of buttons again, and they all stop. She unzips it, and it flies back onto the hanger by itself.
Why didn't you have your suit back there?
I don't wear mine anymore. I didn't earn mine the day that I failed as a mentor.
Did Midge send those drones?
She did.
Do we get to kill Midge?
If you find her. She's extremely dangerous, incredibly unpredictable, intelligent, and I have no idea where she is. But she stole the schematics to this suit. And if she is able to distribute them to people who are like her, the entire school will be in jeopardy. I need the 4 of you to find her. You are students at the college. You passed my test. And I think you might be the most talented, special, creative, intelligent students at this school.
Technically, grades don't necessarily reflect that, but I believe it about them.
And we believe it about you.
Mal, obviously.
Come on, Mal.
There are many ways to be intelligent. That is a very astute observation.
Shining star.
I need your help. And if you are able to track down Midge and bring her back here, you will earn your suits. And she presses another button and 4 suits come out. And they start out clear, but they all softly scan each of you and then become the color that you are wearing.
That might be the coolest effect of this whole suit.
And they have really cute heels.
Yours grow heels at the bottom.
Oh no, I kind of like them.
That's really good.
It's really good.
Really good.
She's like nailed it.
So like if we just go find Midge, we can have the suits?
Yes, but it will not be easy, since I cannot give you these in the meantime. She presses a little button and you hear like latches underneath the couch, as if something has been released. Please take a look.
Oh, it's green. It's blue.
A purple hair clip?
Intelligence comes from the brain, doesn't it?
Ooh, I feel a tingle as I put it on.
So these are 4 magic items. We'll send you the descriptions for what they do, but you each get a little thing.
Oh, a thing.
I wish I could give you more at this time, but this is a start. Because it is not safe for you to return to campus without these, and they will probably be tracking your dorm, it would be best for you to stay here. And she pulls a little lever, and these side panels open up into a dorm room for you guys. And this room kind of like moves off to the side and sort of like a dollhouse almost, and it's like shifts and then combines these 2 sections together. 4 beds, big, round, bubbly beds, each in your assigned color. Big TV, pool, hot tub thing, little spot for Waldorf.
This is great and all, E, but where does your funding come from?
I've been doing this a long time. I've developed a lot of technologies. And she kind of like nudges for your sidekick.
You did it? No. Okay, that's really cool.
But if you ask, a man did it.
Typical.
But I got to keep all of the patents.
Really that girl.
I've submitted for a few patents myself.
Would you like some assistance with that?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. And she presses a button. It's like, Alfred, could we expedite the patenting process for Avery malware mallards? Yeah, thank you. Yes, wonderful.
My leg enhancements.
Leg enhancements, anything else?
Oh, I'll give you a list.
Okay, wonderful. All right, we'll send you the list. Yes.
If we're like off the grid or whatever, how am I supposed to contact my father?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Your phone? And she unhooks the back of the phone and she pulls out this like platinum SIM card and she presses it into the phone and gives it back to you. Untraceable.
It's like my Amex.
Well, not exactly. But your secret's safe with me.
So, do we just all say that we're, I mean, fine? We just reach out and say we're fine? Like, it's not like we have to go home. We all share an apartment anyways. That I will be honest, I love our apartment. I love our apartment. It's so cute. We put a lot of work into it, but it's an absolute dump. This is incredible.
Let's see here. Yeah, that is a dump of an apartment. It is dingy. You put some fairy lights up that kind of cozy it up, but it's an apartment near campus on a college student's, not salary.
Which is really hard to get. It was my turn to clean the toilets, and I didn't, but I was working on a project that could do that for us.
They probably clean themselves here.
And I'm kind of somebody doing it, and Daddy said I couldn't put money into our apartment. Sorry.
Well, specifically what Daddy said was, how's history class going?
Yeah, I forgot to write that final paper, and then he said, oh, now you know what it's like to live in the real world, and sorry, guys, I let us down.
No, we love it. We get to have something that's ours.
I think none of that matters now.
That's true.
That's also true.
We can amend your report card.
Guys, I want to be a spy now. That's pretty cool.
I do have to ask.
Yes.
What's the catch?
The catch? I don't understand.
Is it, I mean, people just died. It seems like a bit of a catch.
Does seem like a catch.
Are we gonna die?
Are we gonna die?
I would hope not.
Okay, I would.
But it's a possibility, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, if you're careful, I doubt it. You're very capable, clearly. And she plays back some footage from a little brooch on her suit of the drone encounter. And specifically, you absolutely headshotting one with a pin.
I kind of don't look at it, and I can see everybody in the background, and I just look away.
Really cool.
Super cool.
So was Midge your first mentee?
No, I've had others. They work here. Normally this doesn't go this way. I'm not sure where I went wrong.
So if we find Midge, can we work for you too?
I would hope so.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do.
Would you like to be spies?
Burst into tears.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry?
Yeah. Sure.
Isn't this what we've always wanted? I mean, this is why we started Spy Club, right? To become real spies? Help people?
Yeah, we
Kill bad people?
but also good people got killed. We didn't think about that. We just watched a bunch of cartoons as kids, and now it's different.
I know, but I still maintain I'm not totally sure they're dead. Are they dead?
I'm not sure.
Well, if bad things happen anyways, if we were trained and had, I don't know if this hairbrush would have done anything, but if we had,
Would you like to see what it can do?
then maybe we would have been able to protect them.
Only if we know what they do. What if it does nothing cool that can't protect
No
anybody?
problem. She presses a button. Can you bring in Avery? Sorry, not Avery. Can you bring in Eric, please? And a sweet young intern comes in. He's wearing a little suit. And he's like, testing time? She's like, testing time. Go for it. Use the hairbrush. Just ask him if he will go to the dance with you before you use the hairbrush.
Okay, when I say it in this tone, it's gonna sound like I'm doing it as a mean prank. That's all.
Yeah.
Eric comes over to you and he just pushes his glasses up.
Do you want to go to the dance with me?
Mm-mm.
Unrealistic. It's unrealistic.
Use the hammer.
On me?
So the hairbrush glows and this sort of light starts to flicker around your hair. You're very charming and very charismatic, and his eyes are sort of very transfixed on you in a way that they weren't before.
Do you want to go to the dance with me?
More than anything.
No, thanks.
Okay, and he starts to cry a little bit.
You probably told him to do that. Use it on me.
Ooh, boy, all right, let's get those mechanics out. Let's see here. What are the rollers for the brush? Let's think. We're doing some flavor, but now we gotta do some sage.
Don't have to. It was all fun and games until we got the system.
Okay, so the actual effect is that it casts fast friends once per day.
Ooh.
It's the hypnotic hairbrush.
That's cool.
I don't feel right using it on you.
Fair. Okay. Looks like it's out of juice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I would always...
Yeah, the heart kind of...
I just always want you to know that, I don't know, I would never...
You would never need to.
Okay, this is gonna be awesome.
Would any of you like to test out your gadgets? Yes. Yes. She presses another button and a big, like, heart-shaped target flies out of the wall.
It's cute.
Thank you.
So what do I just like draw with lipstick or whatever?
This is the laser lipstick. This item grants the user the ability to cast a magic missile at 2nd level twice per day.
Ooh.
So then another heart target also kind of flies out.
So do I like? Do I just
fire it.
Yeah, but do I just
If you aim it anywhere, it reconfigures to shoot at whatever your intended target is.
I don't even have to like aim. It just does the thing.
Correct.
Being a spy is sick.
Another question.
Yes.
Can I change the color? Because like I'm not really a red.
That's fair.
Maybe like a baby pink.
Absolutely. And she like beckons it back and she takes like this, because it's like a gem essentially, takes it out, she pulls out a drawer from her desk and she puts in like a new gem and it's pink.
Okay, like now it's realistic, I guess. All right. Thank you,
You're welcome.
I suppose.
Not a problem.
Skens, do you wanna go or should I?
You have the climbing cuff. She points to the wall. Take a walk.
She knows what this is about to do. She closes her eyes. And in her heart of hearts and in her fantasies, she has carried Jordan out of the space that he was in. She puts his arms around her neck and she leans back as she goes to climb and says, "You better hold on tight, spider monkey."
She just
And then she has
made that up. That's incredible.
almost like some sort of, I don't know, like fan fiction of sorts. But I feel it. And she goes and climbs.
Yeah, it's spider climb. So the minute you put a foot up to the wall, you are walking at a 90-degree angle effortlessly up the wall.
And in the right light, her skin is shining.
Yes.
It's sparkling almost.
It's sparkling. The skin of a killer, some say.
Is she the lion or the lamb? We'll never know.
Maybe she's full. Maybe she's neither. The climbing cuffs grant the ability to cast spider climb up to 3 times a day. The earrings regain 1d3 charges after every long rest.
That's it. Climb up a wall?
It's a really cool ability.
I'm like, you were extremely athletic before.
This is crazy.
Your parkour is out of control.
Can you imagine this in your matches? Could you imagine this in gymnastics?
Could you imagine like climbing up and you're like fighting somebody, and then you get to run around a wall and like you can hold yourself so you can just kick out.
See, I was thinking about cheating in sports, but that's way cooler.
Is this how they do it in music videos?
That makes no sense.
That's a camera trick. They rotate the camera, and the room is usually on a turntable, so when they're walking, the room is rotating and the camera is rotating, so it looks as though they're moving, but it's just an opposite.
So I'm like, so I'm more powerful than a music video is what you're saying.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Like TRL has literally nothing on me.
Nothing on your heart out, Carson Daly.
Okay, you know, it's cool or whatever.
Okay, hair clip.
Yeah, let's see. Oh my God.
I think while all this was happening, Mal was just trying to take it apart or like look at it, inspect it.
He has just been like watching you very excitedly as you start to try and take this thing apart.
Is there anything I can discern?
Yes. The item grants the wearer the ability to cast the scry spell once per day. If this item is a gift, the person or entity who provided the item cannot be targeted.
Sus.
Oh, okay. Cannot target E. This is a surveillance device, is it not?
You like knowing things, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not subtle, huh?
That's all right. I find subtlety to be boring.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pretty sure I can check up on anybody except you for some reason.
If you want to know anything about me, I'm an open book.
Why did you fail your mentor assessment?
I knew Midge wanted more. She was excellent. She was one of the best mentees I've ever had, but I just wanted her to wait until she was ready. And she kept insisting she was. Maybe I should have believed her. But what she's done, what she's built, what she stole, maybe my greatest failure was judging her character inaccurately from the beginning.
So if you failed, then why should we trust you to lead us the right way?
That's true. Perhaps. And she like presses a button and the dorm starts to close. Perhaps I shouldn't have asked for your help at all.
No, please. Well, we can.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes you have to put faith in people, and it can't always be rewarded. But that's why we take chances, and we won't let you down. We could earn our suits.
I mean, if you think that they're really capable, then I guess I have to trust you, because they are, and I love them, and they're my friends.
And you are capable too. I know it can be hard to believe that sometimes.
Look, 3 out of 4 is fine, all right? Just move on. Just keep going.
We try.
He's not gonna stop looking at you. I know what it's like to feel like you're incapable. But you are capable of more than you give yourself credit for.
How about you're capable of moving on, okay? Thank you. Already said yes. Already staying here. All right? Cool.
I know it can be hard to believe, but you've been chosen for a reason. All of you are very capable. And I believe that you can help save this school and the world. And hopefully someday, all 4 of you will believe that. It's getting late. Please get some rest. And she presses the button again and the dorm reopens.
Okay, but like food though.
Right, of course. And she like turns a like dial and like this big hot plate of like buffet style. We got sushi, we've got steak, we've got, what are your favorite foods?
Ramen. Pizza.
Ramen, great. Pizza, ramen.
French fries.
French fries.
With all of that, I guess I'm caviar. Damn it, she did it. okay, it's cool. We're staying. Fine. I guess I like her a little bit more. We can like her a little bit.
Okay, you've earned a little.
Just a tiny bit.
Food's the way to our hearts.
It's mine too.
One more test.
Of course.
Strawberry margaritas. Okay, this is awesome.
Big dispenser, like on tap.
Oh, God. She even has a frozen one in it.
Watermelon. Present more buttons. Custom glasses that are all your colors.
Wait, one more.
Watermelon cherry Kool-Aid.
I like it. And then she presses another button, and then another compartment opens up in the dispenser. Watermelon cherry Kool-Aid on tap.
Al, is this like synthetic? Like, what is she doing? I feel like you might know what she's doing, because this seems like too much.
Tears of joy are streaming down her cheeks. Lost her.
This building.
Someday I will.
This building is deceptively larger than it seems from the outside. This entire structure is my headquarters.
Are you saying it's bigger on the inside?
A woman of wealth and taste, I see.
Whatever.
Okay. Hey, you're telling us to like get rest now. What do we have to do tomorrow?
Ooh.
Hopefully we will have triangulated where Midge is hiding on campus. We will go through a brief training scenario, and then hopefully you can go and locate her.
Cool, can I go to sleep now?
Yes, you can. Like. And she, like, the console moves around, this chair that she was in sort of like comes to the front of it. She stands up, she like dusts herself off. This whole floor is yours. Please get some rest. You have a big day tomorrow. And she leaves.
I immediately start just running around the room, testing everything, pushing every button,
Yeah.
hopping on every bed.
Absolutely.
Okay, can we all stay in the same room tonight?
Yes.
It's all one big room with 4 beds.
Same bed?
Same bed.
What are the last things you guys are doing gathering for sleepover time before you go to bed?
Matching pajamas?
Obviously matching.
Matching pajamas, great. They're in the drawers of each like nightstand next to the bed is like a silk set with little shorts, little ribbons in your assigned color.
After I get into like my pajamas, I get like the biggest glass I can find. Actually, I pour ice out of like one of those like drink holders that had a bunch of soda in it, and I go over to the frozen margarita and I just crank it until it's full.
Nice.
And I get like one straw and I sit on my blue bed knowing that I don't want to get margarita on the shared bed we're all gonna be on, and I just start silently drinking.
Awesome. Yeah. Anything else?
I will bring snacks to her blue bed.
Great.
This is the bed we're getting food on.
Fair.
That's food bed.
Yes.
Maybe one bed is food bed and a different bed is
It's sweet bed. Yeah.
I have also taken a whole soda tub, dumped out the ice, fill it with ramen, grab a long straw, and I'm eating ramen with chopsticks while the straw is going in your margarita.
And I look over and I'm like, I guess I can share. I was gonna drink this myself, but you know what? I love you now.
Before you even finish your statement, there are chopsticks in your mouth. Grab snacks. Get in snack bed.
I'm so tired. Good night, girls. I love you.
I keep poking her. Snack bed, snack bed, snack bed, snack bed, snack bed, snack bed, snack bed.
All right, give me the chip.
So as
Guys, we're spies!
as you guys are cheering, celebrating that you're spies, we pan away to somewhere far away on the other side of campus with a bunch of blue screens. And a shadowy woman goes, "Shit, we're running out of time." And that's where we're gonna end episode 1.
We're spies! We're spies!
Thank you so much for watching episode 1 of Sunday Spy Club. Please tune in next week to see what happens next.